guys, Rockerboyyy here, and welcome to a new video on my channel. So today I thought I just really wanted to make a video where I actually use a camera and like I talk to you guys, because I feel like I haven't done that in a while, which I haven't. I checked on my channel, and the last time I did one of these videos was a month ago when I hit 700 subscribers, and we're almost at 800, so that's awesome, guys, by the way. Just wanted to say that, but it's been a long time. So I really wanted to make a video today, and I was just thinking of random ideas. I was trying to figure out what to do, and I decided I wanted to talk to you guys about my probably favorite superhero slash comic book character of all time, Red Hood. There's a picture of him, hopefully. I'm good. If I'm good at editing, then there's a picture there. Great job, mate. But seriously, I really wanted to talk about Red Hood because on this channel, I haven't done a lot of talking about him, which is strange for me because I really love him. I wish I brought him up more. I mean, I guess I wanted to make more videos about him on like other topics, but the only time I've really talked about him is when I'm playing Injustice 2. But I'm not really playing Injustice 2 anymore, so I thought I'd just talk about him like this. Now, I have a lot of comic books, like here. I'm gonna grab all my comic books. Well, these are all my comic books that I have right now, and of course I got some comic books that I still need to read. So this is my little collection of comic books. It's not all my comic books. This is my collection without my Red Hood comic books. See, I got a bunch. These two I have to read. This I got for Christmas, thanks to my brother, a Darth Maul comic book, because Darth Maul is awesome. And also I bought this, which I have to read. But yeah, and I have just like a bunch. It's scattered between Batman and Robin and Spider-Man and Walking Dead. Also, I have the first Walking Dead for some reason. But yeah, so these are all my comic books that I have without Red Hood stuff. And then I got my Red Hood comic books, which I have a pretty good amount. I got 5 of them, so that's good. And of course, let's see, so I'll show you guys what I got. I got Batman Under the Red Hood, of course, where it all started. Love it. I love this comic book. I'm probably gonna have to, I want to read it again, but I don't have a lot of time right now, but I am gonna read this again in time. I got Red Hood and the Outlaws, the first one, the first volume. This is a really good one. I like how this starts out. I think it's really cool. I like this picture on the back that they have Jason kind of messed up. I love it. Then I got Red Hood and Arsenal. Arsenal I really love. I really like the character of Arsenal. My camera's trying to focus because I'm doing this. Here, let's see if it does it again. Wait. Okay, I don't know what's happening. But yeah, I really like Arsenal. Arsenal is one of my other favorite comic book characters. I love him, especially in Arrow, so I miss him because he's not in it anymore. So yeah, so I really like the two of them teaming up together. I think that's awesome. And then I have the first 2 volumes of Red Hood and the Outlaws Rebirth, which I have not read these, and I've had these for like a couple months, and I'm so mad about it because I want to read these, but it's just like every time I think I'm gonna read this, I don't have time to do it because I have to do school stuff, and it's annoying. But yeah, those are all my Red Hood comic books, so you know, I really do like this character. He's probably the character that I have the most comic books on. So for those of you guys who don't actually know who Red Hood is, Red Hood was the second Robin to Batman who died because of the Joker, and then he gets resurrected and he comes back more evil, more kind of vengeful as the Red Hood. He wants to kill Batman basically, and the Joker, for killing him and basically ruining his life or ending it. It's probably the first time I actually saw Red Hood was in the Batman Under the Red Hood movie, which if you guys have not seen that, that's probably the best DC animated movie. Probably maybe even the best DC movie. Well, no. I'm sure the Christopher Nolan Batman ones are better, I guess. But still, this is probably the best DC animated movie. Like, I have not seen it topped yet. But yeah, when I saw that movie, I fell in love, like, honestly. Like, I love Batman. I love all the Robins. Like, don't get me wrong. I think they're really cool. But just like Red Hood in general, I think he's got an awesome look. My favorite color is red, so I love that. And then, I mean, just like the leather jacket, the red symbol, the guns and everything. I mean, I'm totally down for that, and I just love the way his character really is. Like, he can start off as this kind of guy who's just like pissed off at the world and stuff like that. I hate the world, so I relate. But yeah, like he's just mad at the world and stuff like that. He's mad at Batman for being just such a jerk or whatever, and then eventually he kind of goes through this arc where like he starts off hating Batman and then he kind of moves past it, and then eventually he just joins back up with the Bat family and he like fights with them, and so that's so awesome. The one problem that I have with Red Hood is that they never give him his own comic book series, which I really don't know why. I heard somewhere that someone was saying that they don't think it's gonna sell well and they think putting him in a team is like better, I guess, but just like I feel like it would sell well. I feel like putting him in his own solo comic to do what he does best would be really cool. I mean, although for Red Hood and the Outlaws, I mean, it is still a Red Hood comic. His name is the biggest on here. And it's still a lot his story in here. It's mostly his story that we get to see in this. But yeah, guys, like I really just love Red Hood, and if you guys, I feel like you guys would enjoy these comic books, like especially this one. Like this one's big, this one's huge. But I mean, if you watch the movie, which I highly suggest you do because it's a really great movie. It's not that long. I don't think it's that long, but it is a really good movie. I think you guys would enjoy it. I mean, whenever Red Hood is actually in anything, I'm always excited about it. When it was Arkham Knight. Spoilers for Batman Arkham Knight, by the way. When Arkham Knight, the game was released, and I saw there was like this one scene where it's like saying like this guy has really a vendetta against Batman, and I was like, huh, that's weird. I'm like, that'd be really cool if it was Jason Todd or something like that. And then boom, right as I say that, I go to a flashback where Jason Todd is getting beaten up by the Joker, and I'm like, so I really like that. I mean, I know a lot of fans are like, oh great, it was just Jason Todd. We never get to see Jason Todd. I'm just saying, we never do. We never get to see him in like anything, so I'm very excited for that. When I heard he was gonna be in Injustice 2, I was like, yes! He was the first DLC character, which I was a little iffed off about, but still, he was the first one out, and I still love playing as him. Even though I haven't played Injustice in a while, I would still love to go back and just play as him. Now, for like recent news in Red Hood, the Batman Ninja trailer came out, and I have no words. No, I do have words. Let me rephrase that. I do have words. I think Red Hood in this looks stupid. Why? Here's a picture of him. Why would you give him what is that? I don't even know what he's wearing. It's like a basket, but it's also the Leaning Tower of Pisa at the same time. And then he wears this like stupid robe, and he's got like muskets for guns, and I'm just like, why? Why do you do that? I have no idea. Batman Ninja looks so stupid, guys. But just, I have no idea why he looks this dumb. Literally everyone else looks cool. Nightwing looks cool. Tim Drake looks cool. Damian looks badass. I'm like, dude, Damian looks so cool. And then you go to Red Hood, and you give him the Leaning Tower of Pisa on his head. What? I just find it so stupid. Just like, why? Why? Why not give him like an actual hood? His name is Red Hood. Maybe give him like an actual hood or like a hoodie or something. I think that would be better. But hey, whatever. I don't work at DC, right? But still, I have seen like a synopsis of this comic book and this comic book, and I have heard, and I just really love how Red Hood is like portrayed in this. This says it right on here, the Jason Todd Batman fans have been waiting for. And I think that's really true, because just like, this isn't like the Jason that's like always out for killing and stuff like that. He's not always, he's actually trying to work with Batman. He's actually trying to get back on the side of good, essentially. But he's still, you know, still being an outlaw. See what I did there? Okay. But yeah, it's just really cool to see this kind of Jason Todd. And plus, he gets to team up with Bizarro and this lady Artemis, who I've never heard of. But I think it was really cool. She's basically, and they become what's known as the Dark Trinity, because the regular Trinity is Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Well, these guys are basically the bad kind of, not knockoffs, the bad sons and daughters of that Trinity. which I think is really cool. But yeah guys, I highly suggest reading Red Hood comic books, watching the DC anime movie. Don't watch Batman Ninja, it looks so stupid. But yeah, I would totally advise you guys just to read some of these comic books, at least under the Red Hood, because I feel like that's really good. But also, Red Hood and the Outlaws for Rebirth, I still need to read this. I'm definitely going to do that once I actually have time. But Red Hood and the Outlaws for New 52 are pretty good also. I really enjoy those comic books. All I'm hoping for next is that somehow Red Hood gets into the DCEU. I mean, they already kind of teased that Jason was in it, that he possibly got murdered or something like that. I mean, I feel like it's gonna happen because there is a Nightwing movie that they already announced, and then there's a dead Robin, so I don't think that's gonna be Nightwing, so Red Hood? Ow? But yeah guys, that was my video. Tell me what you guys think of Red Hood. Tell me what you guys' favorite superhero or comic book character is. I mean, yeah, Red Hood is like an anti-hero, so he's not really a superhero, but I mean, he'll get on the side of super one day. But yeah, please leave in the comments what your guys' favorite superhero or comic book character is. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm gonna try and do more videos like this where I'm talking. If you guys have any ideas for videos, then please leave that in the comments section below, because I don't want to just throw WWE 2K18 my career mode all over you guys all the time. Because if you guys see my new channel art and my new profile picture that I made that I really am proud of, I got Red Hood and Spider-Man and like Ghostface and everybody in there, so I want to make more videos regarding to that, so my channel is actually accurate to what it's like advertising. Alright, well thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. See you guys later. Bye bye.